Why did I get the Chase Sapphire Preferred card? I'm going to talk about that in today's video. Please be sure to stick around to the end of the video as I will be doing an unboxing of the card, and finally I will provide my thoughts on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Today's video will be broken up into 4 parts. The first part of the video, I'm going to explain my reasons for applying for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Second, I'm going to go over the features and benefits of the card. Third, I'm going to do the unboxing or unenveloping of the card. And finally, I will provide my comments on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. So why did I get the card? There are actually several reasons why I decided to get the card. The first reason is because I wanted to complete the Chase trifecta. I already had the Chase Freedom Flex card and the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, so I got the Chase Sapphire Preferred card to complete the trifecta. The second reason I got the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is because I wanted to be able to transfer my Chase Ultimate Rewards points to the Chase transfer partners. Having the ability to transfer those points to the transfer partners can potentially make them worth more than what they would be if I were to cash them out at 1 cent per point. Chase has 11 airline transfer partners and 3 hotel transfer partners. I will go over those transfer partners in a few minutes. The third reason I got the card is because at the time I applied, there was an elevated welcome offer on the card. At that time, the welcome offer was to earn 75,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. Normally, the welcome offer is only 60,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points for spending $4,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. Now we will go over the features and benefits of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card has a $95 annual fee. It earns 5x points on travel purchased through the Chase Travel Portal. It earns 2x points on other travel purchases, 3x points on dining, including delivery services and takeout, 3x points on online grocery purchases except for Target and Walmart, 3x points on select streaming services, and 1x points per dollar on all other purchases. There are no foreign transaction fees on the card, and there is a $50 annual hotel credit on hotels booked through Chase Travel. By using this hotel credit, that makes the effective annual fee only $45 a year. I do want to comment on the 2x points on travel. That does count for parking. I did use the card one time for parking, and after I did that, I checked the Chase website and looked at the transaction, and it did code as travel, so I did earn 2x points on parking. The current welcome offer on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is to earn 60,000 bonus points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. Now, please note that this is only available to new card holders once every 48 months. Now, when I applied for the card, it did have an elevated welcome offer, which was 75,000 bonus points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. Now, the Chase Ultimate Rewards points has several redemption options, and those are, you can redeem the points for cash at 1 cent per point. You can redeem them for gift cards, redeem them for travel, or pay with points for products or services from third parties. Now, those points don't expire, and they can also be transferred to travel partners that Chase has. There are 11 airline partners, and there are 3 hotel partners. There is also the Chase Pay Over Time feature on this card, which allows you to pay over time on purchases over $100. Basically, what that means is you can pay over time without paying interest, but you do pay a monthly fee to use that service. You can spend instantly upon the card approval by adding the card to a mobile wallet via Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay. So when I got the card, I did add it to my Apple Pay so that I could start using it before I actually got the physical card in the mail. There is also additional value with Chase Ultimate Rewards points on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. You can earn 25% more value when redeeming points on Chase Travel. So, for example, 60,000 points would be worth $750 toward travel. You can also earn 10% bonus points equal to the total purchases made during the previous year on each account anniversary. So, for example, if you spent $25,000 in that previous year, you would get 2,500 points on your account anniversary. Another benefit of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is you get access to Chase transfer partners. You can only get access to these transfer partners through the Chase Sapphire Preferred card or the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Now, let's go over those travel partners. For the airline partners, there is Aer Lingus Air Club, Air Canada Aeroplan, British Airways Executive Club, Emirates Skywards, Flying Blue Air France KLM, Iberia Plus, JetBlue TrueBlue, Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer, Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards, United Mileage Plus, and Virgin Atlantic Flying Club. The hotel partners are IHG One Rewards, Marriott Bonvoy, and World of Hyatt. The Sapphire Preferred card also offers partner benefits, and one of those benefits is through Lyft, where you can earn 5x points on Lyft rides through March 31st, 2025. Another benefit is the DoorDash Pass subscription, where you get 12 months of complimentary Dash Pass for use on DoorDash and Caviar when activated by December 31st, 2027. Now, this was recently extended from 2024 to 2027. Another benefit is with Peloton, where you can earn 5x total points on Peloton equipment and accessory purchases on over $150 spent through March 31st, 2025, and there is a maximum you can get of 25,000 points. You also get travel and purchase coverage with the Sapphire Preferred card. There is trip cancellation and interruption insurance, and that's up to $10,000 per person and $20,000 per trip for cancellation, illness, weather, or other covered situations. Another benefit of this card is you get primary auto rental collision damage waiver coverage. That is something that is not typically offered on entry-level travel cards. Most other entry-level cards have secondary coverage, whereas with this card you get primary coverage, which is something commonly found on higher-end travel cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, like the Chase Sapphire Reserve card or the Amex Platinum card. Now, I am no expert on this, but from what I understand, is if you rent a car and you waive the collision insurance that they offer you at the rental car company, and you were to get into an accident, you could use the primary damage waiver through this card, and you wouldn't actually have to go through, you probably wouldn't have to go through your personal auto insurance collision coverage. Another benefit of this card is there is baggage delay insurance, and that's on delays over 6 hours, up to $100 per day for 5 days. You also get trip delay reimbursement, and that's more than 12 hours or an overnight stay, and that covers meals and lodging up to $500 per ticket. There are also travel and emergency assistance services. There is purchase protection, and that covers damage or theft for 120 days on up to $500. And there is an extended warranty protection, which will extend the U.S. manufacturer warranty on a product by 1 year. Next, I will show my unboxing of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. So here's the Chase Sapphire Preferred cards. I did get 2 of them because I did get one for an authorized user, because there is a high spend requirement. You have to spend $4,000 in the next 3 months in order to earn the 75,000 point bonus that was offered when I applied for the card. So here's the 2 cards. Inside the envelope here are some other papers. This one is the card member agreement. This card does have a $95 annual fee, but that can be waived partially by a $50 hotel credit. This paper is the card member agreement. There is a $95 annual fee on the card. There are no foreign transaction fees on this card. So there's that paper. The next one is a brochure explaining more about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. This is the paper that talks about what Chase can share and what they can do with your personal information and reasons why they share your information. And then finally, there is another brochure that has the complete card member agreement. So this talks about the credit line, authorized users, and all kinds of different things. Now let's do a drop test of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. And in comparison, here is my US Bank Cash Plus card. So you can definitely tell that this card is heavier because it is a metal card, whereas my US Bank card is a plastic credit card. Finally, I will go over my thoughts on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Let's take a look at the pros and cons of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Now, for the pros of the card, it does earn 25% more value when redeeming points on Chase Travel. That is also something you get on the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, except you earn 50% more value on redeeming points with that card. But going back to the Sapphire Preferred card, another pro is with the card, you have the ability to transfer your Ultimate Rewards points to the Chase Travel partners. There are a good number of point multipliers in everyday and travel spend categories, And the card does have the primary collision damage waiver on rental cars. Now, for the cons of this card, the 3x points dining category is the same as the 3x dining category on the Freedom cards, on the Chase Freedom Flex, the OG Freedom, and the Freedom Unlimited cards. Another con is the 3x category on groceries, and it's only valid on online grocery purchases. And another con is there is no point multiplier at gas and EV charging stations. Is this card worth the $95 annual fee? I think it is, because as long as the $50 hotel credit gets used each year, the effective annual fee on the card is only $45. And with the 25% boost in value on the Chase Travel Portal when redeeming Chase Ultimate Rewards points, this adds additional value to the card. And sometimes when transferring Chase Ultimate Rewards points to the transfer partners, the points can be worth more than 1 cent per point. In comparison, 1 cent per point is the actual cash value of the Ultimate Rewards points when redeeming them for cash back. As I was putting together and editing this video, I noticed that Chase is offering a limited time welcome offer on the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Let's take a look at it now. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card is currently offering a $300 Chase travel credit plus 60,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 on the card during the first 3 months from account opening. Now, the $300 Chase travel credit works as a statement credit when you book travel through the Chase Travel Portal. Now I would like to finish my thoughts on the card. With all the pros and despite the cons of the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, I still think it is one of the best entry-level travel cards on the market. That concludes this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see what other cards I have in my wallet, be sure to check out this video right here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.